week of January 24th started off looking rosy for Rahm Emanuel. The former White House chief of staff was dominating other Chicago mayoral hopefuls, and with 44% of the vote appeared to be closing in on a majority. Former Senator and Ambassador Carol Moseley Brown trailed with 21%. Gary Chico, who served as Mayor Richard Daley's chief of staff and president of Chicago Public Schools, was polling at 14%. And City Clerk Miguel de Valle had just 7%. And William Walls and Patricia Watkins were each pulling in less than 3% of the vote.
Right now, as we stand here, he is not valid.
But Monday, a panel of state appellate judges ruled that Emanuel did not meet the requirements because he had rented out his house while in Washington and had not physically lived in Chicago for the entire year preceding the February 22nd election.
You guys here for my 5-point economic plan? Yeah.
All joking aside, Emanuel expressed confidence that he would prevail in the end and would win an appeal to the state Supreme Court. With the help of Twitter, the Emanuel campaign rallied supporters to protest outside the Board of Elections Monday night. But Tuesday, the board started printing ballots without Emanuel's name before the Supreme Court issued an emergency stay.
Shortly before noon today, we called the printer, Lake County Press, and essentially told them, stop the presses. And now they're reformatting the ballot to include the name of Rahm Emanuel on the ballot, and that printing will then begin again sometime in about an hour.
Board of Elections Chairman Langdon Neal was surprised by the news that the Supreme Court had agreed to expedite the case and hear it without arguments from either side.
That's very quick.
That's unprecedented.
That's unprecedented, probably, yes.
So what is that?
With certainty coming back into play for Emanuel, some voters were left uneasy by all the court battles.
It's very fishy about that, you know, how he just so happens to pop back up into Chicago. It's so suspicious to me, it stinks.